Hello and welcome to fragrances I wore in the last week. So might just start with a fragrance I wore to work out, and I think this morning is the only workout I did this last week, and I wore Mancera's Roses Vanille. Like I said in a previous video, I like a strong fragrance when I'm working out. It's just me. There's no one else to disturb with too powerful a fragrance, but something like this, a strong, sweet fragrance, I find uplifting, wakes up my brain, and you can't beat Roses Vanille, pink rose petals encrusted in white sugar. I mean, what could be more delicious than that? So that's Roses Vanille by Mancera. Evening combinations that I wore to bed. I wear this combination quite a lot. And it is, there we go, it's Lalique Amethyst Exquise. So that's the darker of the three Lalique Amethysts. It's the woodier. It's the denser, the woodier. All of these amethysts have blackcurrant, syrupy, blackcurrant blueberries in. A lot of different black and blueberries in the Lalique Amethyst, and this is the Lalique Amethyst Exquise. And I team that with some blueberry forward, raspberry forward Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears. This is a yummy, fun, enjoyable combo. Another great out of the shower combo that I like if I'm just relaxing or going to bed is the Churosa 39 body mist. This is my favorite of the Churosa body mists. I know there's a million and I haven't smelled them all, but I really like this one. 39 is the praline and coconut dominant one. It's just delicious, and I top it up with a little bit of Kayali Vanilla 28. They go together really well. This makes this last a little bit longer. Very enjoyable, warm, gourmand, nice. So then moving to the fragrances I wore in the last week during the day, I visited some family over the weekend, and these are two that I've got travel sprays for. So I took the travel sprays, and I didn't bring the travel sprays with me here, but I'll just show you the full bottles. The first one that I wore was Viktor and Rolf Good Fortune. Now, I quite like this. I think it came out, 12 months ago, 18 months ago at the most, maybe just 12 months ago. It's a jasmine fragrance. On YouTube, it's gotten a lot of negativity, which I kind of understand too. Like, there's nothing spectacular about this. It is a jasmine fragrance with some green touches. It's got fennel in it, and there's a blue flower in it too that starts with C. So it's got a slight blue flower, but I think the main interest in addition to the jasmine is the fennel. So fennel has that kind of green / aniseedy quality, and you do get that from Good Fortune. I enjoy it, and what surprised me when I wore this, you can see I've worn it a reasonable amount. This is a little 50ml bottle. But when I wore it on the weekend and I was traveling it was slightly warmer where I was traveling to, we're in winter here in Australia. It lasted all day. I sprayed on skin and clothes, but I could smell this all day. It's enjoyable. It's not my favorite scent in the world, but it's one that I have in a travel spray, so that's why I took it, and I didn't need to top it up, and it lasted all day. It's kind of a middle of the road jasmine. It's not a heady jasmine. It's not a crazy jasmine. it doesn't have a lot of complexity. It's jasmine, like I say, with some green, slightly aniseedy nuances. That is Viktor and Rolf, Good Fortune. And there's a new one out. I haven't smelled it, but there's a flanker to this out, so that will be interesting. The other one I wore on the weekend, and I was wandering around and it was reasonably warm, is Dolce Shine by Dolce & Gabbana. This is, I quite enjoy this in warmer weather. Not hot, but warmer weather. It's got a creaminess to it. Yeah, let's see, let's check the notes in here. So it's tropical, as you'd by the name and the colour. It's a reasonably light wearing tropical floral. It's got fruit in it, but like these Dolce & Gabbana fragrances, you can't necessarily distinguish the fruit. It's got tropical fruit, and I've just had a check, and it's got quince, mango, and grapefruit. You can't distinguish the particular fruits. It's got solar notes, ozonic notes, tuberose. You can pick up the white florals. There's a creaminess here. Orange blossom, jasmine, tuberose. There is musk, Australian sandalwood, and white woods in it. It's a very enjoyable, warm weather scent. And like I say, there's a creaminess in it, and I'm not sure, maybe that's the combination of the sandalwood and the musk. I enjoy that aspect to it. But yeah, it's a tropic, it's a bright floral, clean, fresh, yeah, scent. And the day I wore it, it actually lasted quite well too. Again, it's the skin and clothes thing. So that is Dolce Shine by Dolce & Gabbana. The other fragrance that I wore and wore to work a couple of times is this one, which is, let's get a little closer there. This is Venori by Sylvain Delacourt. I believe Sylvain Delacourt used to be a perfumer for Guerlain. So she has her own line now, and I know there's a vanilla line, which this is part of, and there's a musk line. I blind bought this because I thought it sounded really good. There's not a lot of notes listed for Venori on Fragrantica. Oh, it's really good. When I say really good, it's different to the kind of fragrances I mostly own, which are louder, more vibrant. This is refined, and the main notes that you can smell are honey and frangipani. Like it's in the vanilla line, but the vanilla doesn't really come forward as much. It's part of it, but this is it's very refined, so it's very well blended, so things don't leap out. But the frangipani mixed with the honey makes this a sweet, but not bombastic or loud. It's sweet. I would say light wearing, but what's really interesting with the performance on this is this lasts all day in a light wearing way, which is why I really like it for work. I enjoyed it for work. I seem to this week during the day be taking a break from the heavier fragrances that I've been wearing, the winter fragrances that I've been wearing during the winter season here, and was looking for things that were a bit fresher. Just, I think there comes that point in the season where you're kind of a bit over it or looking forward to the next season. So, but this Venori, it's like I say, it's very refined. Yeah, it's really quite lovely, and it's very natural smelling. I think that's what I mean too when I say refined. So the honey smells like honey. The frangipani smells like frangipani. And it's gone because I've sprayed this a little while ago, but at the top there's grapefruit in this, which is nice when you first spray it, but the grapefruit dissipates fairly quickly and you're left with this honeyed frangipani vanilla that is light wearing. That's the main thing, because we say vanilla and most of my vanillas are heavier hitters. This is not, but the longevity is amazing. And I tested it out. Because normally I'll take a fragrance and top it up, but I tested it out I think yesterday and just didn't bring it because I noticed that the previous day it had lasted all day. So when I say all day, I mean 10 hours. So I thought I'm going to test it, and I did it again and it lasted all day. So you get these lovely wafts. So this is Venori by the House of Sylvain Delacourt, and it's a yummy one. Yummy in that it's got honey in it and it's not over the top honey. There we go. And I have hurtled through these fragrances this week. I have to go and do some grocery shopping, so I think I went quite fast. But that's the selection this week. Do let me know if you enjoy any of these or your opinions, especially the Good Fortune one. I don't mind that one, and I know it gets a little bit of negative press here on YouTube. Okay, I wish you all the best for your weekend. See you in the next video. Bye for now.